Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to read in the Pele Yoetz the entry of Chol HaMoed, just to start out Chol HaMoed with understanding what exactly are these special days. So I will read it to you inside. Yadua Ma'amar Chazal, he says, everyone knows the famous saying of Chazal, Shamevazet Moadot, the Mishnah and the Gemara and Sanhedrin say somebody who degrades the Chol HaMoed, and lo chelek la'olam haba. He loses his share in the world to come. That's how severe it is. Upershu, they explained, you treat this day regularly. You eat the same food, you drink the same drink, and you work the same way. It's a regular day of the week for you. He says a person should be afraid because there are many things that look, light, and a person stamps on them with his ankle, tramples on them. On those kind of averot, Chazal say, those are the averot that are going to choke you when you're during the din. The small averot that you always step on. He says, especially unfortunately by Chol HaMoed, many people transgress it. He says, since today becomes more lenient than Yom Tov, we're driving, we have our phones. Basically, people say it's a regular day. If I could use my phone and drive, I can do everything else also. He doesn't want to ask what's the mutar to do on Chol HaMoed, what's asur to do on Chol HaMoed. One avera leads another, and then he treats it like a regular day. He says, since they're busy working or they're playing cards all day, the whole day could pass without eating at all. Or his regular lunch he takes to work in general. He says Hashem, the good one, will redeem them, atone them for their sins. He says a person who fears for his soul, either he says learn yourself in the book, or ask people that learned which melachot are asur and mutar that you shouldn't transgress it. He says you should also increase a little bit in your eating and drinking. In order to distinguish between the regular days and Chol HaMoed. You shouldn't be somebody that causes himself damage willingly. He says, it's known, the famous Chazal, the only reason Hashem gave Shabbat and Yom Tov to the Jewish nation was for more limud Torah. This is the famous Pele Yoetz that everyone always quotes. The Pasuk in Tehillim says, Hashem will basically take the Moed to judge people for their whole lives. Because we know we said the Gemara Sanhedrin says the first thing a person is judged for after he passes away is if he learned Torah. They're going to ask him, did you learn Torah? So he says when a person is going to have a Tana, he's going to come to Shamayim Evesim Shana, they're going to say, did you learn Torah? What is he going to tell them? Listen, I had to support my family. And Hashem is going to say, B'tzedek, you're right, you did have to support them, you had to feed them, you had to put them in yeshivot. But Hashem is going to use the Chol HaMoed, the Shabbatot, the days that you were off, to basically as a measuring stick for the rest of your life. If he says during Chol HaMoed, when you didn't go to work, or Shabbat, Yom Tov, Sundays, you spent your time learning, then Hashem says, you're right, your complaint is right. If you wouldn't have gone to work, you would have learned. So I'm going to count all the days that you went to work as if you were learning. But if he says you spent Chol HaMoed, Shabbat, Yom Tov, all your days that you were off, doing nothing, wasting your day, how can you come and complain to Hashem? Listen, I couldn't learn, I was working. Hashem's going to count all the days as if you wasted all your days. Not even the reward for going to work. That's why he says, very important to increase in limud Torah in these days. He says, a person who actually fears Hashem will be afraid of the degrading of the Torah. Anyone who doesn't learn Torah, it's a sort of type of rebuke. It's nizifa. It's a type of admonishment. Especially, yes, you should be careful on Chol HaMoed, since it's Yimei Adin, a judgment days. Like Chazal say, Pesach Hashem judges the world on the grain. During Sukkot, Hashem judges the world on water. Hoshana Rabbah is the last day of the judgment. He says, on all these days, Pesach, Sukkot, the book is open to write all your actions. He says you should actually try your best, gird yourself to actually add another mitzvah during Chol HaMoed, to try and do something additional. This would be enough for somebody who has a heart, he says. That's why we have to make sure that Rabbeinu Yonah says, being mevazeh the moed means you say in your heart, even in your heart, today's a regular day. I'm going to act regularly, do everything regularly. That's why the poskim say a person should try to have special clothing. It doesn't have to be Shabbat clothing, but it has to be an upgrade above weekday clothing. Try to have meat and wine. It's mitzvah from the Torah to have simcha and Chol HaMoed. Mitzvah aseh from the Torah. You should try to have basar be'ema, obviously Bet Yosef. You should have wine. You're supposed to get your wives jewelry and clothing that they enjoy. Your kids are supposed to get them treats.
Your iPhones, so you can't buy these stuff.
100%.
What does the husband get?
The husband is supposed to eat meat and drink wine. He's supposed to have lola. B'ezrat Hashem, we should try to sit down and learn the halachot of the Chol HaMoed to know what's mutar, what's asur, and like that we will actually treat the Chol HaMoed better than the regular days, and we'll be ahead already of the game. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, amen v'amen.